Okay, creative business owner, it's time. It's time to really look at your Instagram page so that it has the most impact. You are not alone if some of these things are not updated. I see it all the time and I want to set you up for success. So if you have decided, yes, I am going to post more, I want to create more content, I want to show people what I do and build trust and visibility, I'm so glad that you are here because this video is for you. So let's dive in to Instagram. The first is your profile picture. If you are the only person in your business, you're not a brand name, then I highly recommend having a picture of you for the profile picture. People want to know who they're investing in, who they are buying from, and having a good, clear picture, not in the distance, not a silhouette, not a part of a reflection. Have a strong portrait image for your profile image. I see it all the time. I hope that if you could do that, you're already ahead of the game. Step one for your bio. The second part is if your business name is your name, great. But if it's something else, you want to have your name somewhere. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to profiles and I can't even find what their name is. They don't have their name listed. So if someone wants to reach out to you to buy something, to invest in something, it would be helpful to have your name somewhere. Instead of having them, no one's going to go then click on your website to try to find out what your name is. So you have to have your name somewhere. You want to, if location is important to your creative business, I would definitely add in location somewhere in your bio. And you want to explain what you do and who you're for. Obviously, you're limited by characters, so you have to get creative with your wording, but you want to make sure that if someone lands on your Instagram page, they know what you do and who you're for. Under that, you now have the option for links, and you have up to 5 links that you can post. Now, some people might be like, how would you ever have 5? I have 5. Sometimes I wish I had more than 5, but the key ones are to your website, to your contact page. Now, if you write blogs, you could do a link to your latest blog. If you have a newsletter that you want people to sign up to, you could have a link to your newsletter. If you have a Substack, you could put a link there too. You want to be able to provide some resources to the individuals that are coming to your page and learning more. So those are some ideas for the links. Okay, so further down, you could have highlights and you could have, a start here highlight. If you have different collections, you could have different collections as highlights. If you have a shop, obviously that could be in the links, but you could have, a new product line if you wanted to highlight that in the highlights. And then we get into the bottom, the base of your Instagram feed. And a missed opportunity I see here a lot is you can now pin the top 3 posts. And when you go over to the Reels section, you can pin 3 more Reels on top. So what do you want to pin? If you have a great introduction post, then that would be great to have pinned, because if someone's landing on the page, they want to know more about you, they can go right there, it's at the top. If you have some exciting feature or you are on a podcast, something that leans towards your business, that highlights it, that could be another pinned post. And then if you had some posts that did really well, maybe it was a project you're working on, that could be a third pin because it's already performed well, people are finding you through that post. So that could be a post, so a carousel, a post, a reel. Now on the Reels page, you could do 3 more different, they have to be Reels, on that page. So I would do, again, if you have something that is about your business, and then maybe some high performing Reels that link back to either a project or something a collection that you're launching or your product line. So that's for the base. So that is number one. So I want you to really take out your phone, look at your bio, look at how it's set up. Is it clear what you do, where you are, what's your name, and give people the information to know who you are. Remember, Instagram is your digital storefront. It is not a portfolio dump. If they were walking down Main Street and they saw your store and you were in the window making your product, painting, or you're putting designs together as a designer, someone would stop in the window and they'd be so interested to see what you're doing. This is how the mindset to approach Instagram. This is what people want to see. They want to be drawn into your world. That brings us to number two. 2 out of 3. Consistency. I know you hear this all the time. If you haven't posted, this is not the time to say, I'm going to post every day. It's overwhelming. It's too much, especially if you're taking a long time to create posts. You're never going to post every day. So if you are going from 0 posting, challenge yourself to do 2 posts a week. After a few months, then up it to 3. After a few months, then maybe add a 4th. And build a system, get an understanding and a feeling for what you want to create. And if you're having trouble figuring out how to create everyday content, in the link in the description below, I'm going to leave you my Kickstart challenge for makers, artists, and designers. This is a $27 course that gets you to create content like time lapses, how to get some video clips, photo clips, to capture that everyday content in your studio that people are loving and would love to see. So that's down below if you're interested. So consistency is the name of the game. Social media is a long game, so you just have to be consistent. The third one is now getting into the caption of your post. You can no longer just write a sentence and say, here's what I'm working on. The caption, and you might be hearing a lot of like Instagram SEO. This is what they're talking about. The more information and context that you're adding in your caption is feeding the machine to know what you're talking about. And so if you can have some keywords, like if you're an abstract painter, you can talk about the abstract, calling out that you're an abstract painter, who it's for, what medium you used. If you're a maker, you can talk about, if you make furniture, calling out that you're a furniture maker, for who, what you make. These are all buzzwords that will help the machine will send you to the people that want to see this information. That's where captions are critical. You want to give context to what you are posting. Now, to go a little deeper, Instagram has really changed from January 2025 to now December 2025, and that you're seeing a lot of text on top of reels or carousels, and some people don't like how that looks. That text is giving the information to the algorithm to know what the visuals are. It's giving that context and helping people understand why they're looking at it in the first place. That's the new game. So if we want it to work, we have to play the new game rules. It's just how it is. So that SEO and those captions are critical. So we only can do 5 hashtags now, and we want those to be strategic as well. Point to what you do, what you make, who you're for, and you don't want to just list off different keywords at the bottom in hopes that that's satisfying the keywords. That it might actually hurt the whole post. That's just listing it off. You want to incorporate it into the text of your caption. Okay. So hopefully you have started capturing some photos, some video clips, your everyday content to start bringing people into your world. That's what they want. They want to see real things happening inside of your studios and your workshops and your offices. I'm going to leave a video here on a talk I had with a social media strategist just to give you some more support in this area, and I'll see you there.